idea. Once you get a solid pull up, and then you get some kind of a corrective time as a lunchtime could be. The later in the day you go, the better, really. And usually the first idea, if you have a substantial push, first idea really is the lunch contra, and if that doesn't work, then obviously the next time is going to be, during the afternoon. So I said we're going to have to take out this 61 zone because there's a lot of trap traders, traders who guess wrong, and this is retesting the IB high. So again, I'm not thinking plunge. I'm thinking small rotations. This was a squeeze you and get you out, and then obviously if you're looking at angels and demons, we said this was the leverage point here, where the boys have been, trying to squeeze, and odds just dramatically change once you get near that 68. Doesn't have to be magical, but it was an idea we had that was gonna start to play in for a contra no matter what. And a number of things we were looking at. One of them we were looking at was retracing back into this push zone over here, this breakdown and the green line. And then another idea that we had talked about was over here. That there's a downtrend line coming from what we had before, a little bit steeper than this probably. So this is a very nice push. I mean, you can't negate the idea of this is a great bounce, but usually goes step by step, and the odds changed up there. We just figured this is trying to dislodge traders, and like I said, you can't be a hero. You got to find the levels where the odds change, and then if you want to play, you take a shot. And probably if you're looking at a Globex chart, you'll want to see something like a 15-minute chart. I said this 61 needs to get beat. So traders coming in here, and if you're going to get the smaller variety pullback, you're going to do it a couple of trades at a time. You're not going to do it all at once against this type of a day. It's not going to plunge. No way. You'll need several rotations to get a modest trade backwards in this type of a day. We say keep an eye on the 240 chart. We bumped into that blue line, so that idea has worked. And we said carve out what you can out of a day. And again, a reminder that we feel that this is a big boy fighting zone in through here, and the boys have been able to squeeze through that, running into resistance, but it's more of an edge taking profits than it is anything else. But this is a big pivot, and will get fought in the next few days. And the boys have deeper pockets than we do. And they're not going to be, I said, they're not going to be afraid to be hitting above this 62. Not at all. And then the question is, can they contain this? And does this 58 become pivotal for long or short side? But it's definitely going to get explored. And all of the lazy traders who don't want to do their homework and understand why these levels give you better odds, or their system hasn't figured it out, they don't have that same edge we do. And the last thing we wanted to do today was just pick a number and say, that's it can't go higher. So looking at the RTH chart for now, this 62.5, 61 retest, just like before, you've got to get through that all over again. And so I don't misspeak, let's see, what is our Our 61 is a theoretical first target level if that 66.75 held on the spreadsheets. You can see it. That's before the 58.25. So good battle zone, and it's maybe too early to say the high is in for the day, or I'm assuming the low is in for the day, and I'm also assuming that we're getting close to the high of the day being in. But this afternoon will tell on any bounces, and probably the best chart to use to keep yourself honest is still something like this 15-minute chart.